Okay, well, time to do a task I really don't enjoy. Moving villagers. Okay, well, time to do a task I really don't enjoy. Had a bit of echo there, that's interesting. I forgot I had it open for a bit just to test if it was actually on or not. I always get a little paranoid, you know. Okay, so we'll take back all our dirt. And I will need these beds. Because we need beds for it to be classified as a village. Now we'll pull a lead on you. And a lead on you. And we'll just look behind us to make sure they're following behind. Honestly, again, the boats with leads thing, oh my gosh. So nice. So nice. I just wish they were a little closer to the base, but I guess that's what this is for, so that's fine. I'm gonna put them in a temporary holding pen once we get to the island, first of all, just because I want to actually kind of, you know, build up the farm first of all, but I figure, you know, we might as well wrangle them first thing once we get here. Well, thankfully the leads don't seem to be breaking, so not too far away. It's just a quick little boat ride over, I believe. Yeah, because that's the edge, and there, that's our island, so they are still behind us. Yes, they are. What are you guys? What the heck? Guys, I gave you some bread, I know, but like, it can wait till we get there, guys. They're a little eager, it seems, but, you know, I'm not gonna fault them for that, I guess. Okay, so where should I have them sitting at for now? I really should clear out all the trees. It's just this south corner of the base island is just so, like, what's the word? Underdeveloped? Because it has all these trees. It's very, like, hilly. There's a huge cave there, too. So it's, like, kind of a bit of a hazard almost, but I'm sure I'll figure out what to do with it eventually. They're still behind me, right? Okay, good. I'll keep being paranoid about it. Don't ask me why. Okay. Well, we'll just go into the docks, I suppose. Not that this is an official dock, mind you, but... Okay, how am I gonna get you guys up here is the question. Probably with a bucket. It's a little easier for you guys to get up. It looks to be working. Oh, nope, those guys dismounted. Okay. Well, he went right back in, and honestly, that's fine. I don't care about the baby villager. He was just a bonus. Oh, those guys got out too. Okay. This is gonna be a little harder than I thought. Honestly, rails would make this a lot easier, but, you know, that would assume that I had a mean to craft a whole bunch of rails, which I don't. Alright, we'll pick that water up. Flip. At least you stayed in the boat. Where did those other guys go? Okay, he's just up there somewhere. So can I pull you up? Kind of. It's a process. Let's pull you up too. The water was definitely a mistake. Oh, well, he just went right back in the boat. How nice of him. Lead you to. Okay, I don't know where the baby villager went, but honestly, I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. I can't say I care too much right now. Come on, get up. I need you. Thank you. And, oh, there we go. Gosh, it's like a slingshot almost. Boats, not just for water. Seriously, where did that baby villager go? He's just gone. He is just gone. I'm fine with that. Okay, let's see if we can't climb up here. Whoop! Oh, I need to rest. Okay, well, we'll get them up here first. And you guys can stay at this little elevation. This is kind of the elevation I want you to be at anyway. So where did your youngster go? Let's see, I will just use one of their beds for now. Seriously, where did he go? I don't need him, because I only need 3 villagers for this farm to work, but it's just a little curious that I can't actually find him. Well, if I find him later, I will be sure to put him to good use. Probably. So now I have the question of, ooh, chicken egg, of where do I actually want the iron farm to go? Chicken? No. You need to make better eggs. Okay, so let's go into spectator. Get a good aerial view of the island. So where, oh where should the iron farm go? Yeah, look at how, like, holy and cavey and, like, woody, and it's a very treacherous part of the island over here, so I'm not sure if I want to honestly do a whole lot with that section of the island. You know, maybe back here could be decent. I would have to cover up this giant crevice, but that's probably fine. Maybe it should be more centered. The problem is, I kind of want the island to be mostly the same elevation, like that elevation right there where the trees start. Because then I can just, you know, shape it as needed. Okay, I did not realize that this would be the tricky part. Let's move these guys over by the jungle for now, just so they're out of the way, and I'll build them a little holding cell so they don't get, you know, damaged either. Come along with me. Or not. You're not supposed to break the lead. Can I pull you this way? Yes, I can. We'll take you guys, we'll bring you over this way. Come on. I'll make you more bread later. You can generate me some jungle-themed villagers. How about that? That could be neat. Yeah, so we'll move you guys over, I don't know, here. Here is fine. Take that, take that. And we'll build you a nice little holding cell. It's nicer than it sounds, trust me. So we'll go... yeah, this is probably fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, just like so. Good thing I had plenty of dirt. Okay, that should be enough to keep most threats away from them. Might cover them with a roof. That might be a safer bet, actually. Well, you can have your beds, I guess. Let's see. Bed. 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 Did I break the boats? I mean, I can always just put them in the boats again later. It's fine. There. Aren't you guys so much happier here? They probably aren't, but that's fine. Whoop. Not like that. There we go. Okay, well, you guys have fun in there. I don't know what happened to your lost child. Try not to worry about that part, I guess. Don't need those leads. Okay, so I think first order of business needs to be flattening out some land, which isn't going to be great. That kind of takes a while. I'm gonna bring my bed with me because, I think I might need that. Oh, and I should definitely cover those guys, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that might be safer, honestly. So that's an easy little fix, though. The ugly dirt shack. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. Alright, don't suffocate now, you hear me? Or do, I guess. I have extras. As in, I don't know where the extra is, but I could find him. There. Oh, and it was just enough dirt. Perfect. Okay, so, like I said, first order of business, I need to figure out where the heck I want this farm. So, okay. Where should it go? There could be good. I would have to... I already have a couple plans for like what I want over that skeleton farm entrance. I have a building I want to put up there. Of course, I am going to have to extend the cliffside because, giant ravine, but that's an easy cover-up. I don't want it too close to the main section because then it's going to be a bit of an eyesore, honestly. So maybe we do go kind of more in the middle, maybe? Oh, but that would be so much dirt to clear out because that's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's about like 18 or 19 layers of dirt I'd have to clear, which, until I have efficiency 5 shovels, I'm probably not going to be super thrilled at that idea. Would have it like on this edge of the island. That probably would actually work pretty safely, I think. Yeah, because it's not like it's that big of a building. Well, I mean, it is a giant square. Okay, I'm gonna check what elevation this base floor is at. This is... Oh, why 100? Okay, well, that makes that very easy to remember. So why 100? Actually, I should get those guys breeding more villagers in the meantime. That might be useful. I think, yeah, because they should make a jungle villager even if they're not. So we'll go and do that. Ta-da, bread. Huzzah, more bread. They love bread, right? Yeah, of course they do. Sprint, boy, sprint! I always forget about that. Let's see, so we'll break you. Here, have some bread. Make a child. Don't have too much fun. Okay, so Y100 is going to be our goal layer. Because again, I want everything to kind of be evenly elevated so that I can custom sculpt the landscape more towards what I would really want it to be. And this one, though, probably could just be at 100, maybe 101, depending. I hate this ravine. I hate this ravine. I have fallen in there, like, at least twice. Yeah, all the fun. Plenty of bees on the island, though, so that should actually be nice when I get to that. So, okay. This section of the island was where I was initially thinking. How does this compare? What elevation are we at? We are at 114. Oh boy, that is a very significant height difference. What are we at down here? Even this is Y107. Oh, geez. A lot of bees, though. No shortage of bees. Okay, well... Like I said, I don't think it's going to be Y100 exact when I get here, but I do think it's not going to be quite this tall. I mean, it could be, but I'd rather it isn't. So I guess I get to do the boring task of clearing out a whole bunch of dirt, or at least enough dirt in a little region. Like I said, it's not going to be that big of a building. I mean, it's going to be big, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be like super duper duper huge. I should actually probably measure that out, huh? Well, I can do that later. We'll just start with this for now. This diamond shovel is definitely going to break. I do have a backup diamond shovel specifically in my treasure chest at the base, so that's not a worry, thankfully. Gonna have to get some deep slate for sure. Deep slate. And it's really not for any reason other than the fact that I just have a lot of deep slate, so that's something I could actually use to make a building of quite a large scale. And, you know, another plus side is I'm going to get a whole bunch of dirt from doing this, and I can use that dirt to help, well, terraform the landscape as well. Yep. Isn't this so fun? Isn't this such a great idea for me to just do? This needless busy work? Whoop! Sleeping. Fell in a hole. That's how you know it's time to sleep. As long as we don't get ambushed by a creeper on the way out, we'll be good. Okay, yeah, that's a definite hazard. Okay, I'm gonna have to definitely cover that up later. We'll see. I might end up actually digging into it. We'll see. Okay, let's avoid that this time. Definitely not something good there. See, because right now we're at Y113. I'm thinking maybe shooting for like something like, I don't know, 107 maybe? 107 might be good, because that's still going to be a higher elevation than base, but it's not going to be like so much taller, because I don't really want to do too much jumping around on the island. Kind of eats away at the hunger a bit too much. Let's see. Hello, bee. Are you gonna jump in the way of my shovel? You might. You look like you will. Please don't, though. Because I actually want to keep you around. Because bees... I mean, honey's kind of useful for some stuff. It waxes things, which I wish it waxed more things. But, you know, copper's a decent building block, I guess. Okay, how are we looking so far? Well... considering we're only 2 layers partially down in the X amount of minutes this has been, yeah, this might be a long one. As for how long I actually plan on going for, I mean, hopefully I finish this in this session, but if I don't, I'm not gonna cry about it. It'll get finished when it gets finished. I do have some stuff I'm doing later today, but it's nothing too crazy. Also, is this axe worth keeping? It has 5 durability. Probably not worth keeping. I'm going to chop some wood and make a new one. There we go. Easy as pie. I'll even eat the apple. How's about that? Do not need any more saplings, though. Saplings are one thing I have more than I'll ever need. Like, seriously. I could just use charcoal as my fuel source for my furnaces for the rest of the series, and honestly, would not be hurting at all for doing that. Okay, that should make this significantly safer to cross. That is not something I want to fall down. How's this looking? A lot of dirt. I might need to bring a chest for dirt with me, though. Crafting table would probably be a good idea as well. Maybe I should get some beds too. Oh wait, I have wheat. I have wheat in the form of hay bales, which is a lot of wheat. Let's see, we'll just do that. How about that? Yeah, 13 loaves of bread. They can do a little better than that. Here, have 14 loaves of bread. I should make some more beds for them, because if I can get some Huh? Okay, might have to expand the size of their cage. Okay, what was I doing? Crafting table. Yes, let's get maybe a chest as well for some excess material. That's not how you make a chest. That is how you make a chest. Let's see. What was I needing? Oh, I have iron for some shovels. I don't think I'll need that, though. No. I need sticks is what I need. It's so hard to do this when you're not prepared. There's axe. None of those are axe. There it is. Why is axe all the way up there? Is it like weapon classified or something? Who knows? Anyway, diamond shovel. That should make this a little faster. Make some bread. I should make another bed. I need wool for that. I think I saw some wild sheep. I'll bring a crafting table with me though, so I can just do it there. I do not need any wild sheep running around. I have plenty of the ones already in my pen, so... Hello, sheep. How much wool was that? A single block of wool? How disappointing. What about you, brown sheep? A single block of wool yet again. Wow. You are so helpful. Also, why are you on top of the thing? That's not where you're supposed to be, little guy. How did you get out? Like, how did you get out? Genuinely. Okay, well, you're gonna have to get back in. So... Oops. Not like that, he's not. Get back in. Try not to escape this time. A rascal. Okay, we'll make... I mean, I could give them this bed, but I think I'm just gonna kill one of the sheep in the pen. That's probably the closest sheep, and I have so many, so it's fine. Alright, which one of you wants to be it? You? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so... I will take the mutton, however. Not that I usually eat mutton, but, you know, why not? I think I have a bone meal around to make white dye. Yeah. This is a bit of a distraction from the main topic at hand, actually, but that's fine. We need a bone. We'll make a bone meal. We'll make white dye. Boop. There we go. White wool. So now we can make a white bed. Hooray. I forget. Do I have the thing where I can dye them specific colors? Forget if I have that tweak or not. Orange dye, and then plus bed. I do. Okay, cool. That's a nice little QOL. Boop. Don't need that. Don't need those seeds either. Sand I'll keep, though. Sand is very good to have. I don't think I need that many logs. How's the rest of this looking? That should be fine. Probably. Iron, I guess, can go back in here. I shouldn't need that right now. Yeah, as you can see, the iron supply is just so low right now. That's kind of where a lot of the problem is coming in. Alright. I do not need that orange dye. I thought I got rid of that. Okay, so we'll give them one more bed. I'll give them some more bread, too. Alright, guys. Don't escape. That's my bed. You can't have that one. You can have that one, though. And bread. Who wants it? You do? Have it. There you go. Goodbye. Now, I swear, if you somehow escape from that again, I just don't even know how you did that in the first place. These guys, I swear. They are just such rascals. Well, you know, you can have your own little holding pen. How about that? How about that? Eh? Come on, isn't it so tempting? Get in the boat? You know you want to. It's very boat-like. I swear, villagers are the absolute worst. Working with them is such a pain in the butt. Well, you want to go back in now? Come on up. No? Do you not want to come back in? You just want to wander around aimlessly? Oh, my phone is so loud when it vibrates. Oh my goodness gracious. What could it possibly be? Nothing important. Okay, that's fine. I can get back to that later. Okay, where did they go? I took my eyes off of them. I actually lost sight of them completely. Oh, there they are. Come on. Make it be nighttime. I do need it to be night. I don't want these guys to get zombified yet. Well, I mean, the prairie ones I'm just going to have in the iron farm. They're not going to be, you know, anything, but I still would rather not deal with hostiles right now. Thank you. Okay, so where on earth are they? Where'd they go? There's one. Where is the other one? Where's your sibling? I mean, I'm just gonna, like... Oh, you wanna go in there? You have a sibling in there. Honestly, that's enough. I don't need all three of y'all. Yeah, go in there. Yeah. Good job. Seriously, where did the other one go? I swear, these villagers are gonna turn up, like, 5 hours from now, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, so that's where they went. But that's fine, I have plenty in there, so I'm not really concerned about it anymore. Don't need those. Let's get the bed back on the hotbar just in case. Okay, so like I said, the game plan is going to be to flatten out this side of the island a little bit to get the iron farm set up. Just because it's going to be a bit of an eyesore, I don't want to see it too regularly. So we'll jump over that chasm. Lucky me that I covered that up. Oh, that would have been so bad. Okay, so what was I at? Here we were. Okay. Let's clear this little section out. I'm thinking I'm gonna go at least, what are we at? We're at 113. 107 would probably be good, but honestly 110 might not be bad either. Because again, I don't want the island to be too many differences in elevation. That is one thing I'm not super fond of with Minecraft's current world generation, is it is so, like, as you can see, tall. I kind of prefer the more flatter worlds because, you know, a lot easier to build things on, but oh well, I'll live. I mean, it ain't no big thing. Okay, let's see. I should get the... Whoa, don't fall. I should get the chest out for all this dirt. It is going to be a lot of dirt. Don't need all that. In fact, these seeds can go right... Oh, well, I do need that boat, actually. Seeds can go away. I'll keep the boat. And crafting table, just in case. Okay, there we go. Now it's like a little workstation. Okay. Back to breaking ground. See, this is the part that usually gets cut out. Like, they don't show you this usually because, as you can see, it's a lot of monotonous task. That's fine, though. Once we get to... Don't know. See, this now I'm not sure how high I want it to go. Although what I'm really worried about is if these bees decide they want to just get in front of my shovel, that's not going to be very nice to them. Or me. I'll be poisoned and they'll be dead. It'll be great. Yeah, we're all the winners there. How big is an iron farm anyway? Is it a 16 by 16? Am I thinking that right? I think it is. I might be mistaken on that, but I think it's a 16 by 16, which means it's basically just the size of a chunk. Which, is this actually almost a chunk completely? Well, it would be a chunk. I'd have to add in some land there. I mean, actually, yeah, I could do that. Just make it this whole chunk. I have plenty of dirt after all. Like, dirt would not be the issue. Yeah, maybe that's actually a good idea. Helps give me a size reference for the build. We'll just go with a chunk then. How about that? Don't know why I filled all that in if I'm just going to potentially break it down anyway, but whatever. We'll worry about prettifying it up later. That'll be something. What do we got going on here? Building the foundation of the iron farm. It's going to be a long project. Thankfully, I have the villagers at the base already, but I actually need to then build up where they're going to be living in. So that's something to look forward to. Okay, so how high am I at? This is 112. I think I'll go... I'm just trying to think, because, like, eventually this whole mountain is not going to even be a part of the island. I'm going to get rid of it at some point, but I'm trying to keep that in mind when I build this, so I don't have to go anything too crazy with the elevation. I think... This is how big the actual, like, farm itself is going to be. Probably. So... Maybe I'll go down just one more. Just because, again, I want to try and help future-proof this a little bit. If I have to end up, like, raising the land somehow, I can do that too, but... We'll do something like this for now. Gonna hang over the back edge a little bit, but I can terraform that up later. I just like having a flat surface to work with. Makes it significantly easier. So, we'll go with that. Where does that leave us now? Yeah, I think 111, 112. I mean, 112 could be fine, honestly. I think I might just have to build up, like, a ramp of dirt leading up to it, like a little mountain it's resting on, maybe. Which could be nice. Well, a little hill, I guess. It wouldn't really be a mountain, but... So this is how big the thing is going to be. Why? Seeds, get out of here. Now to actually build up the walls around it, which, again, I'm gonna have to terraform a little bit for that. Just very so roughly, adding in a bit more to this. Doesn't look very natural, but that's fine. That's not, like, the important part right now. And I have plenty of extra dirt in the chest, so this is fine. Oh, there's some dirt over there, too. Okay, so let's grab some more dirt. Love dirt. Can't get enough of dirt. Okay, so let's build this up a little bit. Whoop, don't fall off. Thankfully, there's a lot of water, but knowing me, I would miss that and splat anyway, which has happened a couple of times to me already. But, you know, there are reasons I like the island to be a little flatter than it currently is. Totally just because I'm very prone to splatting on the floor. Do that. Dun, 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 dun. And, okay, this should be enough space to work with. If it's not, I'll figure something out later. I should go grab a whole bunch of deep slate now, because that will make this... I mean, it's not a pretty block, but it's a block I have so much of, so it's fine to use. Because I'll cover it up eventually anyway. This is just going to be like the farm itself. There's going to be a shell going over it, so... Get into the farm. Mine. The mine. It's through the farms, I guess, but... I can turn that off. I don't need that. There we go. Where did I passed it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Can't even remember where things are in his own little base. Ooh. I am glad to see that. I definitely need that. Perfect. Yeah, that can rest up here for now. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to build a farm for that later, but that can be a later problem. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's just grab a whole bunch of that. Might not be enough, but we'll see. If it is, it is. If it isn't, I'll come back for more. Oh, yeah, now for this part. This part is the fun part. Yeah, not particularly, but that's fine. Any second now. Any second now. 100 more blocks to go. Wow. What a ladder. Yeah, maybe I should have done some nether stuff a little bit just to get soul sand access first, but this is fine. I'd rather have the iron farm set up first anyway, because it also naturally flows into the trading hall setup. Golly. Although a bubble vader would be very nice right now, that is definitely true. Okay. So the plan is we're going to build the shell of it using this. It's going to be a little ugly. Oh. We need to do that, though. Okay, so... Oh. Well, it was a good thing I did that, then. That could have been bad. I'm going to ignore him, though, of course, because I don't care about zombies. The zombies suck. Okay, off back into the wilds I go. And I'll even turn on the chunk border again, just because it is very conveniently, I'm pretty sure, the approximate size of what I'm building. I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically a chunk big, but I think it just ended up being that. We'll do... Like I said, it's gonna be hideous, but hideous is fine when it's just a temporary structure. Well, not temporary structure. This is permanently going to be here, but there's going to be something over it, I'm saying. Yeah. Let's see. Go like that. Da, 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 da. Whoop. Placing things is so difficult. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I suppose I do need to clear out a small bit in front of it, too. And I'm definitely going to have to do some terraforming on top of that, but that part's not super interesting, so I can just kind of do that, like, I don't know, when I get home from work or some point. Yeah. I mean, once I get my efficiency 5 shovel with, you know, unbreaking, then you are going to see a massive digging time-lapse of that giant island mountain in the middle, but until then, I'm gonna just do a little bit at a time. We'll do this. We'll go oh. Little more. There we go. And because that's a chunk border, right? No, the chunk border was right here. See, I had this on so I could easily measure, and I still ignored it. Funny. Well, I don't need it on anymore since it's already there. Okay. We're gonna also make the floor deep slate just so I have an easier time visualizing this. Okay. Oh my, the roommates are being rather loud. I hope you don't hear them. Thankfully, my mic is actually pretty good, so usually they don't show up in any recordings. Very rarely does that happen. Oh. Always fun to have a little interruption. Thankfully, like I said, able to mute at the drop of a dime. It's like, I don't mind them being home, but it's like, if they come in to, you know, ask me something, it's like, ah! Okay, where was I at? I don't think I was actually at Bees. You are... I like you, Bee, but you might be in the wrong place. That's fine, though. We'll deal with the bees later. Okay. Almost done with the first layer, at least. Gonna have to find the center for the column. Or wait, 16 by 60. Yeah, that's the right size, because it's gonna be a 2x2 hole in the middle, right? Yeah, should be right. It's been probably like 2 years since I've did this, so yeah, a little rusty, but that's fine. Okay. So if I put a water bucket, oh, I should have made an infinite water source. Okay, let's do that real quick. This will be faster in the long run. Just need to go grab some water. It's just a shame that it is so far away. There's no easy way back up. I think honestly getting the one from the base will be easier. I'm also gonna need lava, but I have a good idea of where a few lava pockets are anyway, so not actually a big concern. Boink. Thank you. How are the cows looking? I should probably be able to breed more of them, actually. Hold on. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Seeds, go away. Weeds. That's what I'm talking about. Come here. One for you, one for you. One for you, one for you. There we go. Chicken, you have any eggs? You do. Still no friends, though. You're gonna be alone forever, Mr. Chicken. Okay. Well, thankfully, once the cows actually get going, they should be a little faster in the future. Okay. Now we'll have an infinite water source nearby. I only really need to place water 4 times, but I'm thinking of it in the correct design shape that I am thinking of, which I might be mistaken. Like I said, it's been years since I've done this, so we do this first of all. There we go, infinite water. Where does this go out to? Okay, that goes out like that. Then I'm pretty sure that's not good enough, actually, because I think if I did this... Yeah, it gives us a little problem in the center, and I can't exactly add more water to the center. I think what I do is I put this up a little higher. I'm pretty sure that might have something to do with it. I don't know. Actually, I could always just... make like a little funnel tunnel in the middle that just puts them in there. That might be easier, honestly. Well, I'll get rid of the water for now anyway, since I don't need it right now. And we'll just build this up a little bit higher. I don't remember how much higher this needs to be, but it definitely needs to be high enough so that the golems' heads don't hit the spawning villager little area. Da, 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 da. I'm definitely gonna have to get more deep slate, aren't I? Oh yeah, we're not even close to done. And I am almost out. Yeah, should have got more. Oh well. I'll just bring up the rest of the chest, I guess. That's fine, I need it empty anyway for the next time I go mining. Oh, da, 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 da. I think it's like, what is it, like 8 or 9 blocks tall, maybe, is what I have to go for, I think. Pretty sure it was something like that. Go 2 more. Da, 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 da. Whoop. It's a tall structure, regardless of how tall it is. And da, da. Is that my last stack? 2 more stacks, okay. Definitely not even going to be close to enough, but that's fine. These, you really need to buzz off. Gosh, this is such an ugly cube. I mean, it's like I said, it's getting covered up anyway, so that's fine, but oh man, it is so pretty, so pretty. Yeah, because if I put the water higher, that's not exactly going to make it flow any farther, is it? Not really. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll just do like 2 water streams on the sides, like a little, like, I don't know, canal in the middle, funnels them in there. Yeah, that should honestly be the easier approach, which means I'm going to need a little bit more deep slate, but that's fine. Why is that water not gone? Golly, that took a while to register, huh? Da, 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 da. Whoop. We'll do this. And I officially am out of deep slate. Okay. MLG. There we go. Oh, I'm going to need to rest before I go get that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring the rest of the chest, honestly. That might be easier. That's fine. So... and this time I'm not going to overshoot the entrance. Probably. It's still possible. Okay, is that sunset enough? No. Come on. We hate nighttime around here. Thank you. Okay. That back. Yeah, I'm just going to grab the rest of the deep slate. If I don't end up using it all, great. But something tells me I'll be pretty close. There we go. Or as much as my inventory can carry, I guess. Anyway, yep, back to the ladder again. Yep, we do love climbing ladders around here, folks. I mean, I just remember when I was a wee lad, one of my favorite activities was climbing up and down on the ladder. I mean, really, who can't relate to a good old classic ladder climb? I mean, going up, going down, there's so many possibilities for what you can do on a ladder. They're just so great, so great. We all love them. Except when you're climbing the splintery ladders and you get like a splinter lodged in your thumb, then you can't get it out and it's stuck there for like a week. Ay, ay, ay. Memories, right? Love them. We almost at the top. We're halfway there, hooray. Well, halfway from 0. Okay, yeah, the more times I climb this ladder, the more I realize I should have done nether stuff first, just so I could at least poke in and get some soul sand, but That's fine. That. I'll be real. Nether is probably gonna happen in episode 3 regardless, because I don't think I can make a whole episode out of the iron farm. I mean, I might be able to, but I would have to include probably a lot of stuff people don't want to see, most likely. Okay, I forget. See, the thing is, I forget how tall this needs to be is the big thing. I mean, I can always go bigger than necessary. That's not like that's going to be an issue. It's just going to be, how much time I put into it. Let's get right back up there. Alley-oop. Thank you. Okay, more deep slate. Plop, plop, plop. Up, 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 bum. Those bees are just trapped in here forever at this point. I'm sorry, bees. You chose this life. Okay, this might be tall enough. We'll see. I'll add in that little layer at the bottom to check, but... And that isn't how I designed it last time, but I'm thinking that might actually improve the efficiency of it, potentially. I don't think it would be a drastic change, but, I'm always willing to make things look slightly different. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I might have made it too short, though, for that idea. We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it. We can always put the water flow inset a little, and it should be fine. Yeah, how does that look? I think it needs to be slightly taller, especially if I am going to do this. Let's see. Yeah, because if I did something like water there... Okay, that would reach the center. Actually, I should probably find the center, huh? That might be a good idea to clear that out. Let's see. So the center, that's 2 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I miscount this? Did I miscount? I don't think I did. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That block there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this right here is the center. Is this really the center? It doesn't look like it, but I'm sure it is. I mean, I can't imagine the math is wrong on that. Okay. I'll double check it as well later. I'm gonna need to make some signs, aren't I? I forgot about that part. Thankfully, though, there are plenty of trees around, so that actually isn't going to be a big deal. Like so. Okay, so is that the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not. This must be the center then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the exact center. Okay. Very good. So we will do this then. Pop this out. After all, this is going to be where they get funneled to, so it needs to be a little different. So we'll do that. I guess I don't need to do the corners, but oh well. So if I put something on the side here, it's not going to go in there, right? It is going to go in there, so I need to get the signs then. I should probably just make a temporary in and out. Bees, I swear. Wait, they are just so in the way today. Classic bee behavior, am I right? Okay, well, let's just chop down its tree. Not that tree, though. The bees live in that tree. Although, to be honest, it's very tempting to chop down their tree, but oh well. Chop you. That's probably enough. I don't need that many signs. I need 4, so... There's a lot of bees in that hive, isn't there? So 4 signs. Unfortunately, they get crafted in groups of 3, so that's kind of a bummer, but... I'm gonna have a little bit of waste, but what can you do? So we'll go in. We'll do that. We'll do that. That. And we'll do that. So, is that going to prevent any sort of flooding? Well, it doesn't even come close to reaching from there. That's not the issue, though. Again, that's fine, too, but if I did it one over... Okay, it's too small. So, I'm going to have to inset the water layer by 1, potentially. Or, how does it look if I did it over on this side? Significantly too much. Significantly. So that's an easy fix, though. Easy fix, thankfully. This is why we test this before we build the whole shebang. So, and if I did that, okay, still goes over. That's good knowledge to have. So I need to set it back 2 if I'm gonna do it by that. Yeah, because again, though, it's like if I have something like, say, in the corner, that's not going to really be enough to even come close to bringing them over. I think we will inset by 1. I'll build this on the outside. It's a little simpler. See, this is what happens when you don't, like, measure beforehand. Which is fine. It's fine. But... Okay, so, I don't need... Whatever I don't need. Dirt? Signs. I don't need signs. We'll take this back. So... Nighttime already? It was just nighttime. I swear, they make it nighttime way too quickly in this game. They need to make day last, like, twice as long as night, honestly. That would be such a nice QOL. Come on. We'll stare at the sunset together. Come on. I got things to build, dang nabbit. Come on. There we go. There we go. My bed. I need that. Okay, so if I do this, we'll see how this functions. Whoop. Not like that, we won't. Bees, I swear, these bees are just absolutely chaotic. Okay, so we'll test this. Whoop. Okay, so if I did this, where does that end up? That is still too far away. Okay. Good to know. So, we'll do this then. See, this is how you can tell it's been a few years, because all my memories of doing this are just completely gone. That is still too much, so it needs to go back one further, actually, really. The thing is, we don't want water on top of this, because it's a bit too, what's the word? Restricting? I mean, I guess I could just... If I move that over one, that... Yeah, let's see. If I do that... Because they're not all needing to be watered. And let's see, that one is there. So if I do that one there... Okay, that's good, but now I need water in other directions too. So we're gonna bust out this side too, I guess. I think that should be fine, right? Yeah, probably. Thinking that is wide enough, right? I don't... Yeah, it should be wide enough. Because the villagers are just gonna live right above here. I'm not worried about golems spawning, like, on the wall or anything. Okay, because then if I did something like... Well, let's just bust out this wall too, I guess. Yeah. A lot of do-overs, but that's fine. Man, I really wish Deep Slate mined faster. I guess it's my own choice, you know, using Deep Slate and all, but man, what a block. What a block. Okay, so let's try this. Not like that, though. Well, temporarily, just so I have a way in the farm. Man, you know what part, though, I'm really not looking forward to? The part where I actually have to put the villagers in here. Oh my goodness, that's going to be an experience. Yeah. So, like, if I add a water here, how does that look in the flow? This flows here. Okay. Let's experiment. Like I said, it's been years, so I kind of forget most of how to do this, but it doesn't have to be perfect. After all, it's not like I'm supplying a whole server or anything, I'm just supplying me. Yeah, because, like, if something spawned, say, here, for instance... No, this would not work. There's no diagonal flow. If I did this, though... No, because there's a stagnant water block there. That being said, then, if I did that, would that be better? Yes. Yes, that would be better. Okay, okay. I'm picking up what's going down here. Okay, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Then if we go... Where were we? We were here. Again, so, like, if I was an iron golem and I spawned here... No. Doesn't work quite as well. I mean, to be fair, though, they kind of do a lot of swimming anyway, and they're probably just naturally going to go down the center, but... Okay, well, let's see if I did... that, maybe? That is a little better. Oh, okay. These stagnant blocks every now and then that are being the problem. It's just the one? Might be just the one. If I move that back up instead, that go away. Why is this water like that? We'll cut that for now. And then we'll go right back like that. Okay, so if I spawned right here, for instance, I'd flow like this. I'd flow. You have conflicting water flows. Okay. These do all move towards here. Very, very tricky indeed. Yeah, because I can't put them... You know, maybe I could just do... And this might be a little excessive, but if I put them everywhere except the two, like, center ones, that should honestly be fine, actually, shouldn't it? This is why we experiment. Also, I should definitely have put this water source closer. That is my own fault, but that's fine. Yeah, because, like, over here now... Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be the way to do it. Just put it everywhere except those two center ones. In fact, I might just block those off then so I know not to put anything there. So yeah, that would line up like that. Okay, so if I do it like so then, that should be an infinite, right? Well, in theory it should be, but it clearly isn't. We'll take you for now. So, are all of these sources? Can't tell. Are you a source? You are a source. Okay, so source. I think those are all sources, which funnels them all there. Okay, I'm thinking that's going to be my strategy. So, now for this part that is super fun, mining and expanding a little bit more. Because we don't want these two to be mined. This line here, we don't want that mined. We want that mined, not those two, and then this one. Okay. That's how we'll go with that. Is the corner necessary? Probably not, honestly. Might just leave the corner too. It's not like the corner is really that important, maybe? I'll experiment, Let's see. Oh, that. Skip those. This is absolutely not the most efficient way to do this, by the way. The most efficient way to do this would be to watch someone's guide on YouTube and then just go from there, but I'm not doing such a thing because I'm stubborn like that. Oh, I think iron farms aren't super... I put that offset one. There we go. Yeah, because if I did that... and had a water bucket there, for instance... Like, that's still flowing water. Like, I think it's fine. I think the corners are unnecessary, so I'm just gonna ignore the corners. Okay, so let's see. Once I get one corner in, should make a little more sense, hopefully. Is the sun seriously setting again, like, already? I've been working for like 5 minutes, man. I swear, they have got to increase the length of day. That is just absolutely crazy. Do that. Place the bed down. Come on. Thank you. I do not need both of those to be slate. Guess I'll start doing this too. Back layer going. I should get a stack of dirt so I don't do something stupid. I have dirt. Hooray. Hooray for preventing me from doing something stupid. It might take a while for that to actually happen. Okay. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-dum, dum. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let's get this going all around the edge then. Making absolutely sure that I do not let go of shift, because I will hit every single block on the way down to the water. It will be spectacular in how bad it is. Okay, do this, do that, this and the other thing. Okay. Jump. There we go. Okay, where was I? I was there. So 2 more for that corner. This is gonna take a while. So if you ever wonder how much work goes into videos behind the scenes, the answer is quite a large amount, actually. Then 1 more. Okay, so if this corner works, it'll be symmetrical for the whole thing. So, like for instance, here is very clearly flowing water all around the edge. Like this is all flowing water. There's no issue there. Okay, that is fine. Next, I have to do the same for the other 4 sides. Very cool. I should have brought multiple buckets, honestly. That's on me, but oh well. So yeah, because if I do that... Oh yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. If anything, it actually kind of forces them more towards the center. So yeah, no, this is definitely a good build. Okay. I have reaffirmed my dedication. It's just I really should have thought about this a little better, but oh well. Boop. You know, something tells me if I was actually being really smart about it, I didn't even need those insets in the wall, but it's fine. It's being covered up anyway, so who cares? And if it's ugly, well, you know what? That kind of fits in with most of my build style anyway, because most of what I build is pretty ugly. Well, this isn't exactly going to be the most interesting thing to talk over for the next, I don't know, 10 minutes this might take. Again, I apologize for not bringing more water. And for building my water source so far away. Very good idea on my part. Oh man, I am not looking forward to bringing the villagers in here. Oh, that's gonna be so bad. Although I am definitely also starting to get really sick of these bees. I should have destroyed their beehive is what I'm starting to think. Just you wait, bee. Come some episode down the line, honey is going to be on the agenda for a farm, and you'll be sorry when it does. Oh, you will be. Probably. Alley-oop. Okay, yeah, this is all good, right? Yeah, because this all flows kind of like that. And when they meet up, yeah, this is good so far. Yeah, I'm still happy with it. Okay. Ta-da. Oh, those signs are 1 block too high. That's fine, I'll fix that later. That's perfectly fine for right now. I'll just have to remember to move them down once I get the lava. Ooh, you know, I have a few extra buckets of, buckets, so... I think it would probably be a good idea to just go back to the base and, fill all 4 of those buckets up with lava. Because then I don't have to make repeat trips. I mean, technically I could just do it with one lava. You know, it would be so much nicer looking if it was just, not. The signs hold up lava, funny enough. They really shouldn't. They're made of wood, but fire tick spread is off on here, so yeah, I guess I won't worry too much about it. See, if it were just me playing on like my own single, I'd probably still have fire spread on because I actually like to use it to burn down a lot of like shrubbery and all that. Like jungle biomes, oh man, they are so much nicer when you have like just a lava curtain descending from the sky over them. But well, timber doesn't work on the jungle trees, it works on most other trees. And if I actually do build something out of wood, which is pretty likely, like the giant trees, yeah, I would be very, very sad if I was like AFKing, a lightning bolt struck it, and then I lost like my whole build. That would be very sad. That would be very, very sad. Okay, and this whole section should be pointing down there, so that should be fine. Okay. We'll go like that. Oh, I'm gonna need hoppers for this. Do I have enough iron for hoppers? Ooh, I don't know if I do. I mean, I guess I don't technically need all those hoppers right now. In fact, there honestly might be some iron golems by the villagers right now I could probably kill, or unalive, I guess. Yeah, because I mean, it's like, what, 5 iron for 1. I'm gonna need 20 iron, is that what it is? I do have that in raw iron, I think. Yeah, funny, raw iron is honestly going to be more valuable than smelted iron now, because once this gets going, it's going to actually be trivial in how easy it is to get more. Oh, I just wish this was faster. And it could have been if I was smarter, but I'm not a very smart guy, okay? I don't do things like critical thinking. I mean, I do, but, it's a part of the bit. So we're gonna say that I don't. Okay, bees. I've said it a million times. Those bees need to learn to go away, or else they're just gonna live in this iron farm, and I don't think they want that. I mean, maybe they do, but I certainly don't want them to. Yoink. Okay. Let's do this. Almost done, almost. Okay. Bomb. Oh boy. Doink. Yeah, because what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna need a bucket. I'm gonna need, well, a bucket of lava, I guess. I'm gonna need the signs moved down 1, which is easy, so that's fine. I'm gonna need zombie, which isn't that hard to get. And I'm gonna need 3 villagers, which I already have. I just need to move over here. Oh, that's gonna be actually terrible. I am not looking forward to that at all, but whatever. It's only been an hour 20 since I started working on this thing. Yeah. A lot of initial work, but considering I'll have infinite iron afterwards, yeah, I'd say that's a worthwhile exchange. Probably. Hopefully, it better be, anyway. Okay, so 1 more in this corner. Boop. Okay, yeah, because all this water is flowing, even in the corner here, is at a nice diagonal, right? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's perfect, even. Oh, I love that. That's so nice. Boop. Okay, we'll just take these before I forget. Oh. Well, I guess I'm losing some deep slate, but that's fine. We go there, like that. Yeah, because then they're gonna fall there. Lava blade is gonna be, or wait. How's this work? How does this work again? So they fall. Then there's a lava blade. Yeah, and then... Oh, it's nighttime again. Yeah, so they fall. The lava goes in there. Or wait. No. It's still one too high. I need to bed first. Bed? Hello? Bed. There we go. It is still one too high, I think. It might not be, but... So, yeah, because we have a gap, then we have lava, then we have sign. Yeah, that's how it goes. Or at least that's how the one I've used always did it. Yeah, then we'll have the lava here. Then we'll have a gap so they can fall in. They need to stand here. And then this would be the, hoppers. Yeah, so hoppers here, air here, air here and here, I guess. Lava there? Yeah, because, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because, like, they'll be standing here, so they'll be... Are iron golems 3 blocks? I think they are. Regardless, they should be damaged enough anyway, so it should be fine. If I have to move this up one, that's not exactly a huge deal. Let's just dig our way out here real quick, though. How far down did this end up being? Okay, there we go. Eesh. Where are we? Oh, we're here. Okay. Is that really the center? Yeah, I suppose it is. Okay, well, that's fine. Little distraction, but that's okay. We're almost done with this part. See, should I make the... I think I'll add the lava at the very end, probably? No. No, I should build the collection system before I get the villagers in, probably. That is probably the safer choice, isn't it? No? No, that's absolutely the not safer choice. Why would I actually want to work with active lava? That would be silly. Okay. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Do that. Go. Now it's gonna get a little faster because it's on the same wall, thankfully. Do that. We'll do this. Come on, we're almost there. Almost done with this step. We'll be free from water placement soon enough. Okay, three more. So 1, 2, 3. We'll cover this up like so. Okay, so that should be all the water needed for this. I think so. Yeah, and then you fall. Okay, that's fine. Collection system is going to have to be down here anyway, so I might as well clear this out too. And we'll go boop, 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 boop. There we are. Freedom at last. Okay. I should store that dirt. I do not have any dirt. We'll just put the wood away for now. Dirt's valuable, what can I say? I mean, not really, but I'm gonna use a lot of it, so, you know. It is what it is. And I'll throw this cobble away too in there. Okay, so now I think I need to go a little higher on the building still. We'll just swim up like so. Okay. Let's see. I think I should build the platform too. So, boop, boop, doot, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that should be here then. I'm not mistaken. Is that too high? That might honestly be too high. I think I will go lower. Not that much lower, but just a little lower. I think maybe 1 block lower would be good, maybe. Because again, I don't want the iron golems to hit it, is the thing. Da, 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 da. Break you. Do. And we'll get rid of this, because we don't need that. My iron pick is about to break. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so is this... This is... Be over here to be centered. Okay, so we'll give them a platform that's like this shape. That should be big enough to have 3 beds. Yeah, 3 beds plus 3 villagers. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, bed, villagers in here. And we'll have the zombie guy over there. Okay. So, I'm gonna leave that for now. That means I'm gonna need to add a couple extra layers. Just so I need to be able to put a roof on this. I guess I don't need a roof, but in the event that I'm AFKing here and phantoms spawn, I don't want to die. I mean, of course, I could just bury myself too. That is an option. We'll just do this for now and call that probably good enough height-wise. Maybe. Like I said, I also don't want things to spawn on top of it. Okay. We'll go like this, and then I'm gonna go a little ridge out. This is just so I have the most room to work with. Okay, so we're gonna get the villagers in here. I'm going to need to build a staircase to get them up here. Hooray! I'm just gonna use the water. Ow. Of course, you know, even with all that water, still missed, of course. Ow. Da 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 da. Oh, not like that. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Where am I? Going in a hole. That's not great. Okay. I no longer need your services, Mr. Water Bucket, for this task. Thank you. Go away. Whoop. Doop, boop, boop, boop. And boop. Okay. So that should be enough for me to bring them up here and resting in here. Okay. That. The teardown's gonna be fun too, but I can do that off camera. And I bet you I can collect all that deep slate, right? Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, no, the lava is absolutely the last thing I'm adding. Or should I add the collection system now? I need hoppers here. I'll worry about that later. I need to actually get the villagers over here first, which... Yowza, that's gonna suck. I do have the leads, right? Yes, I do. Leads and boats. I should probably get another chest for all this deep slate. I think I'll stop by at the base and just make a little deep slate chest. Oh, and of course I'm gonna have to use the bed too because just it loves being nighttime here apparently. Are there villagers outside? No, that's a bee. Okay. I would have been very cross if that somehow happened again. And by that I mean mildly amused. Let's see. I don't have my wood on me. That's fine. I have no shortage of wood. There we go. We'll just make a little chest quick. Let's see. That's a stone chest. Oh, perfect. We'll have deep slate above it. I mean, I am gonna still probably need some deep slate on me, but probably not that much. If I make a roof, we'll see. That might be on today's agenda. It might not be. So, we got boats. We got leads. Okay. We'll see how this operates. I'm not looking... Oh, see, there are villagers out here. How did you get out here? Oh, you came back. I knew he'd show up eventually. That's so random. Okay, well, I hate to do this to you. I do need iron. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Listen, those hoppers aren't going to make themselves, okay? Just the cold, harsh reality of it. Oh, and 5 iron, no less? Oh, you'll love to see it. Okay. Let's open up the roof. We'll open her up and see how we did. There's a couple jungle guys. And... Okay. Couple... those guys. Plus that jungle guy, and... wherever the plains villager went, I have no idea where he went again. He is an elusive guy, that guy. Is that him over there? I don't know. Okay, well, I was going to take the villagers of the, whatchamacallit, the savannah villagers. Those were the ones I was going to put in there, because I need 3 for a village, and they would be a trio. So, get in. And get in, please. You gonna get in? That? And it doesn't really matter which ones it is, but would like them to be the savannah villagers. Just for no real reason other than my own personal aesthetic. Okay, you guys are playing hard to get. They just don't want to be separated, isn't that what it is? Do this? I'll break all the beds, don't think I won't. I need 3 beds anyway, so come on, get in. 1, 2, okay, there's that. You know, it might be a smart idea to make more boats, just so... Yeah, boats might be a safer idea. Okay, stay there for now. Also, Plains Villager, you are so weird. He's the bonus child of the group. Okay, so let's make a few more boats just to be on the safe side. Wood. That's not wood, that's sand. Wood. Boats. Let's have a couple more on standby. Just in case. Just in case. Those villagers are kind of wily, so they, kind of prone to going all over the place. You need to stay contained. Like, genuinely. You're a madman. And where is that other jungle villager? I don't know. Nope, that's fine, I guess. I don't know where it went, but I'm sure it'll turn up eventually. They kind of do that. Alright, boat. Get a boat. More boats. You're trying to escape? How about a boat? Boats! Use boats, you savages! That's better. I like that idea, actually. Yeah, you guys just got in the boat. Oh, and you're already getting out of there? Perfect. Hooray! You know, I couldn't have asked for a better result. It's gonna take so long to move him over there. Yo, go away. I don't have a boat for you. Don't get in that boat. Get in that boat. Here, let me push you over to him. He's lonely. No, you... This is my boat. You can have that one. Here, I'll push you towards it. In the boat, no less. No. You're going to hang out with the plains villager. He's the odd one out. You can be his friend, okay? Get off my boat. You're the stubborn villager. I'm half tempted to put you in the iron farm. No. Oh, you. On plains villager, we're gonna get you a friend no matter what. He's running. He's running. He doesn't know it yet. You're destined to be buddies. In the boat. Get in the boat. Perfect. Okay, so we have two villagers in a boat there. We have him in that boat there. I can tear down this ugly dirt wall now. Okay, that should be good. Because I have two more villagers in this boat. Okay, so what I will do for them is I will drag them a little closer to that other villager boat. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then cover them up just so they're safe. I'll have a dedicated villager breeder area later. I just don't want them to get, like, killed, you know, in the meantime. Oh, there was an extra boat. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, I'll drag you. Come on. Come along. This way. Be with your friend. It's all the way over here. There. You four can be the next, like, villager bunch. Perfect. Let's get dirt. You're gonna get very cozy with each other, and I'm not letting you leave the boats this time. You had a chance, and you blew it. We'll just build it up a few high so they don't suffocate, at least. I'm not that mean to villagers, although I really do not like villagers, honestly. I think they really are too much of an inconvenience. They could be streamlined a bit more. Definitely not a fan of the proposed villager change that's been in, like, testing or whatever for X amount of time. I think that would be a terrible way to do it, but I don't know. I just wish they were better, I guess, as in a lot easier to move. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so those guys are safe. No worries about those guys. A nice little ugly dirt mansion they have. Okay. Now you... Dirt. You are going to come with me, buddy. This is the closest we can get to having villagers on leads, so... I'll take what I can get. I swear, mobs better not spawn in this. This isn't a thunderstorm, right? No. Alright, well, if any mobs come in, we're gonna have some issues. So, make sure that doesn't happen. As in, you villagers can prevent that, right? Oh, did we lose one? We lost one. That's the problem with boats. They kind of get a little difficult when it comes to elevation changes. Sometimes they just fly all over, and then sometimes they're just like, I don't want to. Minecarts would probably be the simpler way to do this, but I don't have enough iron for that right now, so this is kind of the best I can do. Boats and leads. To be fair, I don't think this was an option the last time I did all this villager shenaniganry, so... Did I lose one? No, you're both still on? Okay. Make this a little cleaner for them. I'll have to clear this dirt out eventually, but, you know, makes this part a little easier, maybe. Oh, yeah. Do not fall down that hole, guys. That would be very, very not good. Here, let me destroy some safety dirt for you. Safety dirt. Okay, mountain. We don't need this. This is superfluous. At nighttime, it is nighttime. I definitely... I swear, dude, if these guys get, like, zombified or something... Ooh, that's gonna annoy me, because I don't have an easy way to cure that. Okay, that should probably be wide enough, right? You guys... Your leads broke? Both of them broke, okay. Cool beans. Up this way, guys. Up. Come on, we're almost there. To your new forever home. It's gonna be great. I'm sure you're gonna make so many memories over here. They're gonna be probably pretty traumatic memories, but you'll grow as people for it, maybe. Well, at least I can tell them that to help get them over here. Alright, come along. Up here. Up. There we go. Okay, this might now be easier to do one at a time, I think. So, take your lead off. Alright, so, we'll line him up. Like I said, there's no lava in right now, so they should be mostly safe. We'll do this. Come on. Come on. Need you to come this way. I'm gonna have to pillar up a little, aren't I? That's fine. We'll pillar up a little. Yeah, getting to higher elevations than the boat kind of makes it easier to move said boat. We'll get you over here. Okay. You should be in a pretty good spot now. We'll take your lead off. I should get some deep slate tile to go along the edge of this. Because I do need them to be able to see the zombie. Let's see. That, I don't know how much we'll need. We'll go with that. That's probably a good amount, maybe. So, I'll get their beds in a second here, too. Let's do that first, actually. We'll do bed. We'll do bed. And we'll do bed. Then we'll get deep slate, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Okay, that deep slate. Okay. That should be enough. So then we'll go like this, and then we'll get some of this. They shouldn't be able to see out of this, or they should be able to see out of this, I guess I'm saying, but We don't need that block there. They can't jump. Well, they can jump, actually. Might have to make that a full... Let's see. Whoop, those are full blocks. Which would probably be fine for this side anyway, but... It's the design of it, you know? It's gotta look aesthetically pleasing. That went right over the bed. I was not far enough away. Listen, it's been years, okay? I'm not a builder by nature. I'm not a redstoner by nature. I'm not an explorer by nature. I'm not even a fighter by nature. Really makes you wonder what I am by nature, huh? Answer: unskilled. Very unskilled. Okay, so... Yeah, because if they're standing here, they can jump out like that. Okay, so... These are going to have to be... I'll worry about it in a sec, I guess. Okay. So, let's... Actually, if I just destroy that... Is there a block under that? Yes, there is. Okay. So they still have enough room. In fact, I think I could just plop these beds a little further back then, too. There we go. So that's their bedroom. They can't jump over this. Can they crawl under this? No, they can't. They're too tall. Okay. So, I think I can just grab the second boat now. Get his lead. Come on. This might be painful for you, but I'm sure you can get over it. How long have I been at this? Hour 45. Honestly, this is less time than I thought it would take. I genuinely thought I'd be here, like, all day. Get the dirt. Build that up. Ow. That was a good attempt. Okay, are you over? You are not over. Are you over? You have a bee in the boat now, sir. I mean, the bee can stay there. It's not going to affect anything, but I'm worried for your own safety. Okay, we'll break this temporarily. Okay, that should be good. So, we'll destroy this. Okay, so if I do this then, they should be unable to get out. Break. Let's get this lead back first. Break that. I'm gonna need to place this bed down though, so it counts as a village. Break that. Okay. So, you are all now trapped here. Congratulations, you cannot get out. Pretty sure they cannot get out, right? There's nothing they could do to jump out of here. Yeah. Okay. You can't jump off this bed, right? You're too tall for that? This is too tall for you? We'll assume it is. I'll get some carpet down on all this too, just in case things try to spawn on there. I don't think it will, but... Now, I should check, is this going to be high enough? Oh yeah, that is absolutely high enough for sure. I have no worries that nothing's going to bonk on that. Okay, that's good. Ow. Okay, now for the part that's actually going to suck a little, and that's getting a zombie for them. How am I going to do this effectively? I think I might... Well, first of all, I should give the zombie something to actually make sure it doesn't, you know, despawn, like a sword or something. Because they don't despawn if they're holding something, I believe. Pretty sure, anyway. So I will also make some shears quick because I do in fact need to make some carpet. So, all right, sheep, time for you to do your duty. Still no eggs, Mr. Chicken? You're going to be alone forever. Okay, so let's just do that for now. That should be a decent amount. Oh, there is an egg. All right. Time for everyone's favorite segment. Will the egg finally create a chicken? We've had pretty bad luck so far. Nope. No chicken. You're failing me, man. You're failing me. Hey, hey, hey. Well, what's not failing me is all this sugarcane. By the time I go to actually make the actual, like, sugarcane farm setup, I will have a pretty decent amount to plant. Hooray. Okay, let's get rid of some of the stuff I don't need right now, because... is a boat the best way to do this? Probably. Probably. Well, I'm actually going to want it to be nighttime, too. Oh, that's a little tricky. Okay, so deep slate. Don't need that right now. Well, actually, I do need a little bit right now, but not a whole lot. Slabs, don't need. Iron, we'll put that away right now. Don't need the poppy. No, I do need the leads, though. I do need that. Put the shears up there. Okay, the beds, I don't need the beds either. You guys can have your beds back. Oh, nighttime. I actually kind of need nighttime now. Unfortunately. Okay, so I think a wooden sword would probably be good enough, right? Like, doesn't have to be anything fancy. Not like he's actually going to attack anything with it. We'll get a boat out. We'll get a wooden sword out. It should be good enough. Man, I don't really venture on the island when it's nighttime too often, so... yeah, this is a little risky, potentially. Maybe I could throw some blocks to it, maybe, too. Okay, so as long as I don't get, like, creepered or skeletoned or whatever... this should be fine. They need to act quick too, though, is the thing. I should honestly probably make the containment, huh? Okay, they're all asleep. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we'll just do this. Because things don't spawn on carpets, I'm pretty sure. So, makes it a little bit safer. And we'll just have some more torches up here in case anything wants to spawn on the roof before put it on. That would be very, very not good. Oh, that would actually be a disaster. Ugh. Okay. Skeletons! That is the last thing I wanted to see. I needed a zombie. Don't even have a shield right now, guys. I should make a shield. Oh, right, my bed is gone. That's unfortunate. I swear, I hate skeletons, man. Unless you have a shield, they're just so oppressive. Hate them. Oh, but I don't want to have a shield either, because that's going to take up another inventory space. Ugh. It's a lose-lose, really, it is. There's my other boat. Alright, well... we'll just try to manage. I should be able to run and grab that stuff pretty quick. They are low health, too, anyway. Okay. Skeletons were the worst thing that could have been there. At least creepers are easy to deal with. Spiders are a joke. So, I mean, seriously, I'm in full iron armor and those things still killed me in, like, what, 4 hits? Like, ay, ay, ay. You need either, like, a... oh, hey, zombie. Zombie, you could come follow me. I know you have really good pathfinding. Just try not to lose me, you know? I'm moving a little quick here. Well, there's a creeper over there. That could potentially be a problem. Let's get this somewhat situated a bit. Okay, where did that zombie go? Zombie? Did I lose the zombie? What a shame. Like I said, I see the creeper. That's not exactly... I should kill that thing before it... Yeah, there we go. That could have been a problem in the future, I think. Okay, so... Let's see. Get this somewhat situated. Okay, this is fine for now. So I need a zombert. There was a zombie over here. Yeah. Can you pick up this sword? Yes. The zombies that are holding something shouldn't despawn, I believe, if I'm remembering right. Might be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure. Are you serious? Look at all those skeletons, man. Oh my gosh. That is so many. I'm definitely going to have to change it to daytime very quickly. Get that out of the way. Here. You should land in that, right? Yes. Okay. You might be the problem. Iron Golem, please defend. Thank you, actually. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Buddy. Buddy. I was gonna put carpet all around that roof, just so this wouldn't happen. Get in the water. Get in the water. I needed that zombie, man. I needed that. Do I have my sword at least? Oh, it's probably in the middle of who knows where. Man, I guess I should have got the zombie first, huh? Who would have guessed? Okay, really? That's so many skeletons. Oh, that would be horrible. That would actually be horrible. Okay, did his sword just fall in the collection, maybe? It did. Okay, that's fine. So, we'll try that again, hopefully without Iron Golem intervention this time. I mean, listen, he probably did save my life, but like, I also kind of need a zombie up here. Like, you know, can't really do much without that. Are you fighting a skeleton now? Oh, a couple of skeletons. You know what? You have fun with that. I don't want anything to do with that. We'll just light up this surrounding area first. How about that? A little less likely to get creepered. You are an absolute menace. Okay, we'll climb up the hill. See if there's any zombos up here. I do see... Oh my gosh, why so many? That Iron Golem is actually going to be a problem. He's actually going to have to be eliminated. Which is unfortunate because I'm going to run out of nighttime at this rate. Okay. There we go. I didn't want to have to do that to him, but I mean, I kind of need a zombie, like, soon, you know? We're running out of night. Like, and I need one that can actually pick things up so he doesn't despawn either. Yeah, that moon is setting. There's a zombie over there. Is he gonna see me? I know zombies have really good path finding, so... Okay, a spider I'm actually not worried in the slightest about. They are an actual joke enemy. The one wearing the helmet might honestly be the best bet, because he's not gonna burn up in the sunlight when it rises here in a second. Well, if we're quick about it, it doesn't matter which one of you it is, but... You are not going to be it. If I give him a piece of rotten flesh, is that going to be good enough, you think? Might be. Let's see. You hold that? No. Will you hold... You know, whatever. We'll just get rid of you. Okay, so he hasn't picked up the sword. Did you pick up the sword? Ow, that's very, very dangerous. Will you pick up the sword? The sword is probably the worst thing to really give him, but... Can you pick this up while you're in a boat? Not moving to pick it up. Okay. Might be a problem. You know, in the meantime, I should build the little containment cell for them anyway. No iron golems up here? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so... The containment cell is going to be on this elevation. I should have seen that coming. Okay, well, I'm gonna make some stone tools, I guess. Stone tools will work. They're not... Ow. I am really just not being careful in the slightest, am I? Oh well, that's fine. Let's see, I need some sticks. Do a stone pickaxe and a stone sword. That should be more than good enough for now. Yeah, plenty fine. Again, can you pick things up while you're in a boat? Will you hold anything? Deep slate? Is it because you're in a boat or because you're a zombie that doesn't pick things up? Don't know. I don't think the shovel guy will ever be good to keep though, so... Fish in a barrel. That's fine by me. Ow. He hits rapidly, jeez. You are so aggressive. Turn off those hitboxes. We don't need those right now. So what is this going to look like? It's gonna be... Let's see. How does this go? The little containment box. I think it only needs to be about yay big. Oh, something like that, maybe. Shouldn't need all this extra stone. All that is more spawning space being eaten up. We don't worry about that. That was a bad one to break. My apologies. The last thing I want is for you to fall to your death, because then I would have to get another one. Okay, yes, because then once I then get a cover over this, they aren't going to, well, you know, what's the word? Burn to death. So, put a cover on that, and then that should be good. Again, though, I don't think... If you have a bee in your boat, sir. Okay, well, let's just experiment for now. Let's get the dirt back. I don't have dirt. How do I not have dirt? I have so much dirt. We'll fill this in for now. Potentially a bad idea, but we'll see if it is. It probably is. Okay, so do you pick things up when you're not in the boat? Throw some rotten flesh on the ground. Pick that up? No, you don't. Okay, well, you're just a useless zombie then. Because not all zombies will pick things up, and I don't need to waste my time on one that can't pick things up, because then he'll eventually despawn, because I do not have access to name tags. Go away. What an unpleasant fellow. Take that. Okay, so this mission just got a little bit more sketchy. How am I going to do this? I mean, I would like to get carpet all around the edge of this. That would be a very nice little addition. Gives me a little less worry about spawning. I'm almost out of carrots. Oh my goodness. I think I need to restock before making another attempt. Again, I really just wish there weren't so many skeletons out. Spiders are a joke and creepers are easy to deal with, but skeletons? Man, those things suck. Hate them. They just do too much damage and they hit you too accurately. Back in my day, skeletons were quite easy to dodge. Oh well. Zombies are still sometimes worse just because of how, like, their pathfinding is just so crazy when you're trying to cave. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do then? Maybe a shovel would be a safer option than a sword. Sword might not have been a good idea. Sword might have actually been the opposite of a good idea. I think they can hold blocks, but it's like one of my stone shovels, I think. Probably be a little, or wooden shovels. A spoon, if you will. Yeah, 2.5 attack as opposed to 4, yeah. A little safer. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need the lead, the boat. We have dirt just in case we need to cover it up beforehand. Do I have enough iron for hoppers? How do you craft a hopper? Best cauldron. What is it? Hopper. You need 5 iron per hopper. Okay. So I was right. Well, while we're waiting, I guess I will turn this back into raw. So I need 15. I have 1. Yeah, so I need 15. Or I need, what is that? 12, actually. Yeah, I can keep 15. There you go. I guess I'll craft a block of it back. There we go. Do that, we do that. So then I have 12 plus 3 is 15, and 15 is what I need. So we'll go with that. Basic math. Spider eye, I don't care. Rotten flesh, I don't care. Let's see, I need a few more wood, actually. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, perfect. I'm gonna need 4 hoppers total. So that should be enough for that. Funny, I usually complain about nighttime, but now that I actually need it to be nighttime, it just feels like the day's dragging on. Crazy. Okay, almost done. I really should have put blast furnaces down now that I think about it. How does one craft that? Oh, yeah, probably not making that at this point, because I don't have the iron, but I will soon enough. Soon enough. Gotta spend iron to make iron. There we go. And I should probably get a double chest as well just to collect it. So I need 2 more wood. 4 more wood. Math is hard. 2 chests. There we go. So 2 chests, 4 hoppers. I guess I can install that while I wait. Not going to take a particularly long time, thankfully. Okay. Yeah, the great flattening of this area is definitely going to have to happen as soon as I get the enchantment stuff set up. I don't think I'll need a beacon. I think efficiency 5 diamond shovel is probably going to be good enough for that, because that's probably already insta-mine, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. Oh, let's get the hoppers. The hoppers are going to be here, right? Yeah, because they stand here, they have a block here. They are 3 tall, I think, right? I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, this is gonna bug me. What height are they? I don't know. I think this is right, though. Well, first I should get the chests down, I guess. This is temporary, by the way. I'm going to eventually get some, whatchamacallits in place. Auto crafters? Probably that. Filters maybe too, but I don't think I'm gonna need that many poppies. There we go. That should be a rudimentary enough collection system. Okay, so we need boat, we need lead. Okay. Nighttime already descending upon us, because of course it is. I swear, nighttime happens so frequently in this game. I'll light up this immediate surrounding area just in case I get ambushed by something. That would be not particularly good at all. Now, the only bad thing that could happen is if the villagers spawn another iron golem again. 'Cause that's what happened last night. I blocked their line of sight. I wonder if that will help prevent that from happening. We'll hope that it does. I'm not 100% sure that it will, though. Okay, so we got skeleton. Need a zombie, though. I mean, it could probably be most hostiles, but zombies are the ones I don't have to worry about, because they're just... You are the worst thing I could have seen right now. What is that sound effect? He's gonna kill me. He is going to kill me. Did that arrow bounce off of me? Did that actually just do that? Run away, run away. I hate skeletons, I hate skeletons. Oh my goodness, why does he hurt so hard? Couple of zombies, though, that is good. I really wish this healing would happen a bit faster. Okay, let's just try this again. That's not food, that's torches. Alright, round 2. Jeez, oh Pete's, why is he so strong? That's insane. Alright, well, that's fine. I didn't die. Not that that would really matter a whole lot. I need to find a zombie. I thought I saw some over here. Zombos. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's cool. Creeper, if you blow up, that doesn't matter. Oh, hi, spider. And spiders are so weak, man. Like, they are just so non-threatening. Oh, there was another creeper. Oh, he picked up a string. Ooh, okay, okay. That should mean he doesn't despawn, if I'm remembering that correctly. Oh, that might be a dangerous little trek back. Still on me? Okay, good. I'm not a fan that your buddy is with you, but that's fine. We'll deal with it. I can get you to climb the stairs at least, though. That will prevent the worst part of it. Let's make this a little bigger for him right now, temporarily. Let's see. Whoop. You gonna get in? He did. Oh. Well, you know, that could have been worse. He got in the boat. So hopefully, pretty sure if they're holding an item, they don't despawn is what it is. Oh, hello, Drowned. You're just gonna have to go without me, Mr. Drowned. Yeah, iron armor really isn't as protective as you would hope it is, but that's fine. Now, again, the real problem is going to be if an iron golem spawns again and kills him again, because if that happens, I think I'll actually have to carpet the whole thing first, which I don't think they spawn on carpet, right? I'm pretty sure that's the whole point of carpet. Oh, well. We'll just run back. I hate the nighttime, man. It is so dangerous. Like, you need a shield, but I don't have the iron to spare to make a shield. Oh, well. We should be on the tail end of this. Hello, Enderman. I do not want to deal with you, so do not look at me, and I will not look at you. Okay, so fingers crossed that the Zombert is still in the boat. If he is, I can drive the boat into the hole. So. You're a zombie. That probably is him. Let's see. Oh, well, there's my leads. That would actually have been the worst thing to lose. Okay, so drag you over. There we go. F3B. Or F3B, I said. Well, now I really want that lead. Can I pick it up from here? I mean, if I lose the lead, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure another wandering trader will come by eventually. Okay, I got it, though. Okay, cool. Now, I have to put a roof over this guy's head, because he will burn otherwise, which we do not want to happen. We'll do that. Plop, plop, plop. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, gosh darn it. I should have thought about that. Where's my boat? Where'd my boat go? Fell down there? This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I really should have thought about that before I placed that there. Oh, and nighttime's almost over, so he's gonna burn to a crisp soon. And I'm getting tridented. This is going quite poorly. Oh, he can kill my villagers, can't he? I hope he can't. He better not be able to. I can't remember if I have the wall set up right or not for that. Again, if an iron golem spawns and kills him too, that's going to suck. Oh well. Like I said, as soon as this is over, oh, that's gonna be so much nicer. But hey, you know what? On the bright side, we can call this a content farm, right? Like that's what this sort of thing is, farming for content. Is that what the kids call it these days? Maybe I don't know. Whatever it is though. Is that an iron golem outside the farm? It is. Did I not make the farm big enough? Or did he just spawn on the roof and fall off? Okay, if I didn't make it big enough, I'll just expand it by one. It's really not a big deal, but... Okay, did he despawn? He did not despawn. He is, however, in a very precarious spot. Okay, we're gonna need to be smart about this. We'll get the boat. Place the boat. Where boats are so hard to place, man. Get the boat. You have to cover this area up so he doesn't die. Where's my shovel? Okay, you know what? For now, that's a good spot for you. You can stay there. Yeah, let's get this inventory situation fixed. Okay, torches, axe, shovel. Where's my sword? Okay. I think we're mostly in a good position. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so... what we need now is for you to be isolated from these guys a little bit. You are so rude. Oh, I did not mean to get in the boat. Man, they hit so hard even when they have nothing. Okay, well, let's cover that up. Just for my own paranoia's sake. Okay, so... how to do this? The boat is going to make this a bit difficult. I need him to go back one. If I do this, actually... oh yeah, easy. You jerk! Very slowly we'll push him back. Okay. I think that's back enough. Again, I think the golem's not going to be triggered because of this dirt wall. Okay. Hopefully that works. I am almost dead again. Okay, well... are you in that block? You're not really, but I think I can do some... I should have thought about this before I put this collection system in. That's fine, though. We'll just do that. There we go. Easy fix. Okay, so... is there an iron golem over here? There is. How did you get over here? I hope you didn't spawn, like, somewhere you weren't supposed to. Actually, what realistically is probably going to happen is I'm going to have to move this wall back one or something, which is fine. As long as this guy's in safe, that's good enough right now. Yeah. Okay. This... ow. Quit it. Okay. Now, he's in... you are... listen, I never claimed to be good, okay? That was never part of the equation. I think I'm gonna need pistons if I'm remembering right, so that I can hide him. I think that's how that goes. Again, I'm really concerned that this guy is outside of the farm, though. That's the big worry for me. That's the big worry. Like, if he spawned on there and just fell, I mean, that's fine because, you know, whatever. But if he spawned on, like, this rim, yeah, I'm gonna have to build that whole thing up. And kind of what I'm suspecting I'm gonna have to do anyway, to be honest. Which is not going to be super fun, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it if we have to. Okay, so... Ooh, I should get rid of this dirt now. So do you guys actually see him? Do you see him? Are you panicking? I can actually probably delete the boat now, huh? Do you guys see him? I don't. Hmm. Let's get him back one more, just a little further if we can. Okay, that's a little better. I like that a little better. Okay, so he's in there. I'll cover him up if I do see an iron golem. That's kind of like a hopefully doesn't happen thing, but good. Can you guys see him? No, you cannot. Hmm. If I delete this, are you worried about him at all? They don't seem to be. You're not worried about that zombie right there? At all? In the slightest? Is he not high up enough? Does he need to be in a minecart? Oh no, he saw him, I think. Right? Maybe? Do you see him? Do you see that zombie? Do you guys see that zombo right over there? Hmm. I think it's because he has no way to actually reach anybody. So I think what I am going to have to do is I'm going to have to, like, get some pistons or something, I think is what it is. He's also probably going to be better off in a minecart, I think. That will probably be safer for him. I can do that off screen though later, that's fine, I'm not worried about that. Getting him in there, honestly, the biggest W right now is that. Although, again, I'm a little concerned about why there was an iron golem outside the farm. I might play around with that off camera. If I have to make it bigger, that might be a problem. Where is he? Where'd he go? Mr. Golem? Mr. Golem? Wherefore art thou, Sir Golem? All the way over there? Man, how am I gonna beat you up when you're over there? Ay, ay, ay. Not making this easy for me. Well, I don't think he can hit me from there. I mean, if I gotta make a minecart, I mean, you know, might as well. There we go. Couple goodies. Boink. Oh, and an iron golem head. Perfect. I can use that to decorate the place. That will be a perfect addition. Boink. There it is. Good job. Okay. Again, do they not? Or maybe it's because there was already a golem. So if I do this, are you going to be terrified of that thing? Are you panicking right now? I can't really tell. Are you in danger? Hmm. I should... If I replace this with slabs, that would affect the visibility a little bit, maybe? Hmm. Don't know. The tricky one. I will need pistons regardless, though, I'm pretty sure, because I think what happens is if they're constantly panicking, they're not resetting. And I'm pretty sure they can only trigger oh so many times. Shouldn't be a problem. B, I swear I thought you were like a hostile for a second there. I don't see any golems right now. I do have enough beds, because 3 is the minimum. Okay, they're sleeping. Forget, do they sleep when they're panicking? I don't think they do. This is a hard one. I wish I had access to that last world where I built my last one of these. That worked so well. But that world is long since gone, so I don't know if that's possible. It was a multiplayer world, so, you know. I really wish you weren't, like, in both of those blocks. If I do this, he can't get in there. I do that, because he can't get out of that, I'm pretty sure. That was a good attempt, but not quite what I needed. Let's switch those around so this is a little easier. There we go, okay. Just because I do not want him to escape. There, are you guys panicking now? You can see him a lot clearer, right? I think I'm gonna have to get him in a minecart. I think that's the only way, and then I can have something to pull up these blocks or something, so we could feasibly get out at them, maybe. Might be the solution. Although, I need to rest, because there are definitely going to be hostiles. This is a tricky one. Make a couple more slabs. I mean, it could be that... Okay, yeah, I definitely need to get more carpeting out. I definitely need more carpeting. I'm gonna do the just-in-case thing of covering this guy up. You need to go back to your little cell. I mean, village. And I need to put carpets all over the roof of this, which I was going to anyway, but that's fine. Can we push you in there? I just want to make sure this actually works. Get in there. So it does. Good to know. I just need to get more carpeting out. Oh, well, I might as well defeat that one too. It should be fine. Like, yeah. This isn't how you're supposed to, but it works. And we got some goodies. All right. Perfect. I think that's good enough to get the lava blade for, though. Yeah, that should be. I'm gonna go grab those buckets from the base. I think I have some lava pools down at the mine. No, I'll just use the lava pools that spawn, honestly. That's so much closer. That is so much closer. That should be basically the last step. That's a boat. I'll have to clean up all those boats later. That can be a later me problem. Where's those buckets? There they are. Perfect. Yeah, just live in there for now. We'll deal with all that later. So much junk in this inventory now. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so a quick trip to spawn. Ooh, I'll break this first, though. Very good, very good. I guess I'll check on the chicken, too. Chicken, you got an egg yet? You don't? Well, that's a shame. I should definitely get those shears out. Oop, that's... You're not supposed to punch the sheep with the shear. You're supposed to use the shear on them. There we go. And that's 14. That's enough for 21 carpets. Yeah, that's not great, but whatever. It is what it is. I think there's some sheep on the starting island, actually. I can probably shear them, too. Try not to fall to death. Easier said than done when you hit every block on the way down. Okay. Let's see. I think that pool is around here. I should know. It killed me earlier, so... Oh, and it's raining now. Splendiferous. Splendiferous. There it is. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And just so that there's no lava flow, we'll even cover it up like that. There we go. So, shears. Doop. I think there's sheep on the starting island. There should be. I know there's pigs. Oh, yeah. Boink. And a boink. And I'm gonna boink you too. Joink. Anyone else? Anyone else? Just 3? Just 3. Oh. Couldn't hide from me, Mr. Fourth Sheep. That is a lot more carpet. Thank you for that. Your sacrifice has been noted. Oh, and another one? Oh, you sheep are just spoiling me. Just spoiling me. Okay. So we don't need the shears out anymore. So we should be able to put the lava blade in, carpet up the roof. And I think once I get like the weird little like spooky thing going on for him, that should be good enough. Like I said, I wish I had access to the last world that I built this on. But again, that was a multiplayer world, and that was also like, you know, a couple of years ago, so I can't actually remember all the details for how it went. Now, the most important thing is not to, you know, throw myself into the lava either. That would be a That'd be kind of not great. Actually, that would be terrible to happen. Alright, I guess I'll pick up a little more wool, why not? If you're gonna regrow it that quickly. I could use the other colors, but why not? We'll go for consistency. I do plan to have every color of wool eventually, but for now it's not important. Okay. Do this. Okay. We're nearing the end of this project, thankfully. So, fingers crossed this goes well. Okay, let's get the carpet out, because I'd rather do that before I fall into the lava trap. Okay. Okay, we got almost all of it. That's good. Now, I'm going to want to have a way out. Swimming, mining, such a great speed. Okay, now for the tricky part. Let's just get all 4 of these out in the inventory. So, do that, that, and that. And if I'm remembering correctly, that should be how to do that. I think. Fingers crossed. Of course, now that every time I drop something in there, I'm just going to lose it. So I actually have to be a little more careful now. Is there anything miscellaneous in the collection? No. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. I just need for them to spawn another golem so I can test this. I guess I had hitboxes on. I thought I had them off. Shows you how I'm paying attention. I don't see any other golems. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna spook you guys with this. These spook you? I ask you this all the time. Oh, well, it's a thunderstorm. Oh yeah, he looked spooked. I think. Were you spooked by that? Oh yes, he was. Oh yes, he was. Cover that up. Cover that up. I'm gonna rest in this bed. I'm borrowing it, so don't push me off. Thank you. Okay, so they definitely do get spooked by that guy. That's good to know, actually. Oh, I need you to go back to your little resty spot. Nope. Do not fall off, man. I spent a lot of work getting you here. Okay. So, you're gonna be my test subject. Get in there. Again, I definitely need the carpeting. It's fine. So, in there, don't resist. Now, I know he's going to die to that, but I need to know if his stuff gets burned by that or not. That's the important part. I don't think it should. I'm pretty sure this was the right height for it to not. So, oh yeah, perfect. Okay, well that part of it works now, so that's actually really good. I just need a way to install like some pistons on a timer so that he can spook them on a semi-regular basis. Because they do need to be able to reach their beds, that is true. And they need to be able to see this guy to be spooked by him. They can't actually see him like this, though. That's interesting. Glass, maybe? Glass might work. I could try glass, because they can see through glass, right? Am I mistaken on that? I don't remember. I need something so they don't just walk off is the thing. Alright, so you see him? Yeah, he's just spawning up there consistently. Okay. Yeah, until I get the carpets, this isn't gonna work, so that's fine, though. Carpets are the easiest of these materials to get, actually. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah. All right. Listen, at the very least, though, even if this isn't at maximum efficiency yet, it still actually functions. So I call this a win. Heck yeah! Look at that. More iron. Okay, so let's get those shears. I think I should be able to get enough from the sheep right now. And after this, I'll call it a day, because this is basically the end of it. Everything else is just going to be prettifying it and, you know, putting in the pistons to spook them on a timer or something. So, let's do this. More sheepy goodness. No egg for me? I swear, this is like the worst chicken. I mean, he's actually not, because at least he's not, you know, a chicken jockey chicken, because those actually can't lay eggs, but he just doesn't lay good eggs, is what it is. Okay, so we have some carpet. Is that gonna be enough? How many is that? That's 18? I should get some white dye for those other sheep right now, honestly. Because brown dye and gray dye are not exactly rare. Why do I have these? Get out of here. Should have some bone. Yeah, we can make some bone meal, which I can use to make a white dye or two. I think it's just 2 that I need. And, you know, I kind of need some more carrots, so this works out. There we go. Win-win. Good use of bone meal. That's that skeleton farm coming in handy. Get that white dye out. Alright, where are you? There's a gray sheep and a brown sheep. Boop, boop. How often do you have to dye a sheep white? Honestly, that cannot be a situation that comes up very often. And yeah, I know the carpets don't have to be the same color, but yeah, you want them to be. So there. Alright. 33 should be enough. Again, if I made the thing too small, that's not exactly a difficult problem to fix either. It'll just take me like an hour maybe, which is fine. I do have at least that kind of time, even if I don't have much time. So let's finish off this carpeting. Now, absolutely make sure not to fall in, because I would have to break blocks to get out. Weird. Okay, so... Oh, it wasn't enough? Are you kidding me? 1 short? Oh, fiddlesticks. You hate to see it. You know, I guess I could have just used half slabs too, huh? Half slabs probably would have worked. Alright, well, let's see. There's a good chance he just spawns up there, but that's fine. Alright, let's spook him. You guys gonna get spooked? There's a zombie right here. See him? He does. Where's your golem? He spawned in the one place I didn't want him to spawn. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to then do this, since I do not actually need these blocks here. We're gonna get rid of them. They are superfluous, unnecessary. That is gone, but that's fine. I don't need those. I only really needed the 1 extra. Now, if they somehow clip out of bounds because of this, that will be tragic, but we will also deal with that. Okay, so you get off my little dirt. I need this dirt. That's my dirt. Thank you. Okay. So I can just do that. Okay, that's fine. All right, villagers, it's the moment of truth. Did I build this too small? Where'd that go? Oh. Pretty scary, isn't he? You're just downright terrified, right? Zombie. Here, I'll hide him. But he's back. You scared? Scared of that zombie? Yes, he is. Oh, did that? Thought I heard a golem spawn. I might have to investigate if he landed on the outside rim or not. Did he spawn outside the farm? Which is very possible. No? I don't see him. What the heck? I think that was a bee. What? I think that's a squid down there. Okay, I think... Oh, he did spawn outside the farm, so okay. I think I can just use half slabs for this, though, potentially. I mean, once I get rid of that staircase, too, actually. I should do that now. Do I have wood? I don't. I have that much wood, which might be enough, actually. I need some sticks. Ladders. 9 ladders. That might be enough. We'll see. I'll just get rid of this. Possible he spawned on this, which would suck. Of course, if he spawned on that little rim I have too there, that would also be not great, but I can just, you know, put like a half slab all over that or something. That's an easy fix. That, do that, do that. Oh, Deep Slate, you're such a wonderful block, but man, you are so durable. For your own good, I say be less durable. Okay, almost down with the stairs. I'm gonna have to destroy that golem the old-fashioned way. I thought that was a spider for a second. Okay, we still have some iron. Okay, that's fine. I need to rest, though, because that's going to be a disaster. Alright. We'll beat this guy. See how he spawns. Then from there, we'll decide if it's not good. Okay. We can get up and down easier now, that's fine. Okay, you, however, are not fine. Come back here. You jerk. He doesn't want me to end his series. How unfortunate for him. Gonna happen anyway. 3. There we go. He's aggroed at least, so that's fine. It's not my preferred method of getting iron, but you know what? It's still better than mining for iron. Okay. That's fine. Pick on dirt. We don't want that. Oh, another iron golem head. I'll add that to the collection. Why not? Okay, so if he spawns somewhere else, then I need to slab up that algorithm, which, to be honest, I might do that anyway, so that's fine. He's out. Okay. Are you guys going to be spooked? Look at how spooky he is. He's so spooky. Isn't he just so terrifying? Maybe? I mean, he looked pretty terrified, right? Okay, let's experiment. I'm gonna switch to spec real quick. Did a golem... What on you? Ooh, you. That was my own hubris that did that. My own hubris led to that. You are in a terrible spot now. Well, we can't both be up here. Do not fall in the lava, please. Thank you. We'll just try and nudge you back to your... You know what? When nighttime happens, he'll pathfind to his bed, so that's fine. He will anyway. Just please come back. Go back to your holding cell. Dang it. Well, now I have to get out of here. Things just went from bad to worse. Okay. That's fine, though. Clack, clack on the keyboard. Oh, he did go back in. Okay. Crisis averted. Definitely gotta remember to block that up in the future. Okay, so... Are you guys going to be scared of him? Oh. That sounded good. Oh. Okay, so they are spawning on this rim, but hilariously enough, that seems to be working anyway. Okay. Well, I'll just what was I gonna say? Like, slab it up or something. That's super easy fix, so... I cannot believe, though, that actually ended up killing him, too. Oh, that's actually kind of great. You love it when that sort of thing happens. Alright, we'll finish you off, I guess. You deserve an honorable end. Maybe. Okay, well, this should be an easy little slab job, so... I'm actually running out of deep slate almost, but still got plenty. Stack, we'll see if a stack's enough. I highly doubt it will be, but we'll at least get started on that. Nothing spawns on a half slab, so, well, assuming it's the bottom half of a slab. Okay. Oh, this might actually be pretty close, actually. And done. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just make like 12 more or something. It's probably good. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Do, and do. Perfect. Okay. So, hopefully now, that's all the spots that I can think of anyway. Okay. And I'm getting so much passive iron just by trying to fix this thing too. Isn't that great? It's so great. Alright. I mean, the manual activation isn't super great, but I'll fix that again off camera because that's going to take a bit of time, and I hear you're not supposed to do redstone on stream because it always makes it so much worse. As in, you're going to mess it up all the time. Okay, well. There, we'll even put those there so that they can't walk on that. Come on, guys, don't you want to spawn something? So freaky, isn't it? I go into spec. Let's see. Well, so far I see nothing. Oh, that was what I was afraid would happen. Of course he would spawn there because I wasn't there. No, you're going to have to go. Glad you're not killing the zombie, but you still need to go. Get out. Get out. Thank you. Okay. I know, that's what I'm saying. Well, fiddlesticks. Might need more carpet. Maybe. Of course, I don't want him spawning on this either. I might have to put more beds down, potentially. Cover you up real quick. We'll give it like, what, 30 seconds, I think, is the timer between all that. I'm pretty sure. I know I'm gonna... The bridge is gonna be gone here. That's temporary, so I'm not worried about that as a spawn platform. That part should be fine. I'm just glad the collection system here is working. I could not remember that for the life of me. Okay, well, he's still safe, because he picked up that string. He shouldn't despawn. And if he does, well, unfortunately, I would have to get another zombie, but, you know, I'm sure it would... Okay, yeah, absolutely gonna have to block that in. Go in. Go in. In you go. Indigo, even. Get out of here. Thank you. I swear, they resist so much. They just need to learn to not resist. Okay, so... the new plan is going to be... put beds all over here so they don't spawn, or carpet even. If I just carpet this whole thing, that would honestly defeat that problem too. Yeah, that might be the easier solution, just more carpet. Although I'm going to remember to block that in this time, because that was horrible. And yeah, they do have a lot of space to walk around here. Could make it so they have less space. They don't need all that space, I guess. I'm sure they're fine. Because I could condense that by 2, and I could condense that by 2. We could pull this whole thing back 1 if I wanted to. I don't think that should be necessary, though. Oh, well, now I have fallen in. Don't follow me out. Thank you. They're going to bed. I should pull one out myself. This is a very bad spot to sleep, but whatever. We roll with it. Come on. Do the thing. Do the thing. There are monsters nearby. Yes, that's the whole point. Suppose I can't rest on a monster. They won't let me do that. The nerve of them. It was a good attempt, though. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll delete the temp bridge. That should, in theory, be the last spawn point for them. So we'll do this. We'll do that. And let's build a up here. Whoop. Well, not like that, I won't. I swear, if this pick breaks and I have to punch out of here by hand, that is going to be unfortunate. I would not doubt that, though. Oh, I broke the wrong block. Of course I did. Go. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. So, if we do this... Take those. Break that. Okay, so... Are you guys going to panic when you see this guy now? You have no way to get to him. There's nowhere for you to spawn your guy. They do look to be panicking. They are, in fact, panicking. That's a B. Okay, I'll let them panic in peace, I guess. I'm gonna... Let's see. You're not spawning anything, though, is the problem. I mean, I could get rid of those half slabs there. Put some carpet down or something. Or does he know how to pathfind over that? I don't know if he does. Well, you guys are all cowering. Alright, let's switch to spec. Let's see if there's a golem flying around somewhere. Nope. Okay. So why are you guys not summoning your helper? Where is he? There's a zombie right there. You guys are clearly panicking. Is it the bee? Are you scared of the bee? Don't mind them, they just live here, apparently. You're just gonna not summon... Oh, there he is. Okay, that's the other problem then. Get in there. We're gonna yoink you. Okay, so I do need to restrict how much space they have. So you guys, unfortunately, have had it too good. We're going to have to reduce how much real estate you have, which... Sorry that has to happen, but, you know, I do want... Oh, did that bed get... That bed just got obliterated. Okay, not great. I'm gonna have to make another bed. So I will have to do that. On there. Doot. On there. Doot. I need more carpet anyway, so that's fine. I have any slabs? I don't, so this will have to work for now. I need some slabs. I need a replacement bed. And I need... What else do I need? Slabs, a replacement bed. I think that's really about it. Some carpeting too, I guess. Ears out. Boink. Okay. 5th time's the charm. Or more like 7th or 8th time's the charm. I swear, I do not remember this being such a difficult part of it. Like, usually they were spawning in the water when I was doing this last time. Unless they changed something with how they spawn, but I don't think they did. Okay, well, I guess that sheep's just gone now. You'll be, corralled soon enough, sheep. Corralled. Yes, that's how we'll describe it. Yeah. Okay, replacement bedtime. All those other beds are orange, so this bed can be orange too. Doot doot, doot doot, doot doot, and orange bed. There we go. Price is diverted. And I have some carpet. I can make more if I need it. What did I need carpet for? I don't remember. Did I need carpet? I don't remember that either. Point being, though, nothing will spawn there now since they are missing a bed and thus are not considered a village. So that's a bit of a problem. Is that... That better not have been a golem on the roof or something. Okay, it's just a bee. A lot of those flying around. Silly buggers. Alright. Go up. Alright, you guys are kind of on the spot. I need to place your bed. I mean, if you don't want a bed, you don't need one, but I would think you would like a bed. Oh, I needed some slabbage. That's what I needed. And I needed some carpets for this. Okay, I see a problem starting to form. Don't break out. Thank you. So if I do this, these are being moved inward. Okay, this is now a redundant block. I don't need that. This block is also now redundant, this whole little section. Because I'm gonna just put some... Oh, I actually need to turn them into slabs. I should give myself a water bucket again, huh? That might be a good idea. Also, we're gonna make a stone pick just because this one has 4 durability left, and I don't want to have to punch deep slate to get out when I fall into this thing inevitably. Okay, so, gosh darn it. Well, that's fine. I needed to replace this anyway. Get some carpet. Deep slate. Well, he'll move eventually, I guess. Don't need this. Get that back. Yep, I knew it would happen. Okay. So we'll carpet like so. Okay, you guys are getting a little more restricted now. I hope you're aware of that. Really your own fault though, so you just had too many spawning places. Can't have that. No siree. There we go. So that should reduce the platform size enough to maybe matter. Maybe. Let's see, this one is superfluous as well. Don't need that. And I shouldn't need this corner either. That's gone. I think I'll leave that corner though, because I do need something to what's it called? Like place that block back. Okay, so I did not think this through. There we go. Get those out of there. Goodbye, dirt. It was nice knowing you. Okay, this is a little safer. There we go. Okay, so we're reducing how much free walking space you guys have. I'll even carpet up this last little speck of land that you can sit on. Okay, So, we do that. I need to... Oh, did you see him in panic? Is that what that was? That's good if that was the case. Where's my bed? Did I lose my bed? Did I just place it and not... Did I lose my bed? Did I craft an orange bed by dyeing my current bed? Auto crafting! Okay, well, that's a problem. You. There are monsters nearby. What about this bed? Thank you. I mean, listen, I wasn't gonna, like, you know... I can't believe I lost that bed by doing that. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we'll do that. I do need another carpet. Okay, so... You all are fools who are going to fall to your death because you're gonna see this guy, right? I need more carpet. This is just an experiment. I don't think this is gonna be my final build on this, but I'm getting tired of temporarily breaking these. So for testing purposes, this is what this platform's gonna look like now. Congratulations. It's worse for you guys now. Now you physically can't get away from him, ever, till I block it. That means surely you're going to have to spawn something, right? Unless this is too high, actually. I didn't really consider that as a possibility, but it could just be that this is too high. Ooh, that would be an easy-ish fix, but that would still be kind of annoying. I don't see anything. Nothing on the outside. Nothing on the outside. Nothing on the inside. Okay, let me break a carpet here. Is that going to be enough to spawn him? Here, I'll even cover him up. There, you're now... You forgot he's there? I'll finagle with this off stream. It's getting a little late. And that was taking a bit of time, because I'm going to get a piston thing set up so that I can, you know, show him to them whenever they want. Although I'm suspecting I might have to drop this whole thing down by one, because I'm not seeing anything, which is very concerning. Like I said, the last time I did this, I had golems spawning constantly in this thing. Like, constantly. I'm really not sure why they're not. Like, I don't see a single golem in this whole vicinity. That's odd, to say the least. Are they just too high up? Or is Cobbled Deep Slate not a No, they spawn on Cobbled Deep Slate. They definitely do. They were doing it quite regularly, actually. Well, that is strange. I think I will lower the platform maybe by 1. See if that helps with degeneration, because it could be that the floor here might just be too low, which is a possibility. I mean, I might just raise the floor up by 1, actually, is what that would be, but I think that would be easier than trying to lower all these guys by one. Okay, I think, though, I might just call that there. Again, I really wish that these guys were, you know, in a little, what's the word, better state. On anything? You're terrified, right? Yeah. I don't see a golem, though. Yeah, I'm thinking... Oh, yeah, something is definitely wrong. So... Because that spawned really quickly, so... What I'm suspecting is that the floor is too low for him to have a valid spawning section. Which, again, I'll just fix that off camera because that's not going to be particularly interesting. Not that I think any of this was overly interesting, but, you know, it's better than nothing, right? Okay, get in there. Boop. And off he goes. Okay, well, we'll cover this up for now. Just so these guys don't do anything silly while I'm testing all this. But I will probably still call that there. So we'll jump up like that. No. We'll just go spectator then. So how much iron did I end up getting from this whole silly little endeavor? 27 plus, oh, well, plus 6. I mean, 33? Okay, well, I'm 33 iron richer than when I started, so I can't exactly call this a failure so much as a needs further work on it still. So, I think I will grab some deep slate from the base. I should probably plug up that lava hole so it doesn't get turned into obsidian when I do this. That would be not good. Because knowing my luck, I would forget that immediately. Alright. We'll do that to... What? Really? Did that not break? Oh, I think I'm starting to lag too. Okay. That's nice. So it's a lot of things then working against me right now. Okay, well, regardless, I will figure this out another time because this has been 3.5 hours progress so far, which, to be fair, 33 iron in 3.5 hours is still a significantly higher rate of iron than I was doing beforehand, funny enough, which is both hilarious and kind of sad. So I'll get the automated spooker thing set up, and then, oh, well, I should probably carpet this too. It's temp dirt, but I don't want anything to spawn. That would be very bad. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do it like this. How about that? We'll give you a little small space to walk around in. Okay, regardless though, I am going to call that there, and in the next, episode, you will see this thing fully actually working, as opposed to what it's doing now, which is, well, not working. Like I said, I suspect the floor is maybe one too low, which is not going to be a quick fix, but it is an easy fix at least, and if that's really all that's wrong with it, I will be fine with that. But regardless, until next time, I'll just, I don't know, see you later, I guess. You know, I mean, probably, anyway. Episode 2 came out today, if you haven't seen that somehow yet. Yeah, I'd recommend you go check that out. I put a lot of work into that. Otherwise, Ocarina of Time finale tomorrow, and yeah, new series starting next week. Alright? Alright. Cool beans.